Elon Musk recently dropped a bombshell that has got everyone talking. The electric vehicle, EV world is about to change in a big way. With that classic Musk style, which is both thrilling and terrifying to his rivals, he hinted at a game changer. Do you think electric vehicle, EV engines can't pack as much punch as old-fashioned gasoline engines? You're not alone. Many people think so. It's a common refrain. But hold on to your hats, because the car world is about to turn upside down and fast. Electric cars are no longer a distant dream. They're everywhere on our roads right now. Still, many people hesitate, worried about low horsepower or running out of power mid-ride. But the good news is that these headaches could soon be history. How? Elon Musk is excited about a new engine he says will completely change the entire EV game. Today, we are reporting on an announcement that has struck the EV space like a thunderbolt, revealing a major breakthrough that other companies are rushing to catch. Before we get into the details, subscribe to the channel to stay updated on technology updates. Elon Musk's latest bombshell has the electric vehicle world buzzing. He's hyping up a new engine that he claims will flip the EV industry on its head. But to really get why this is such a big deal, we've got to zoom out and peek under the hood at what's driving his bold words. Behind all the sleek designs and cool ads, EVs have been wrestling with a sneaky problem for years, one that could make or break the dream of green driving. Electric cars have come a long way from being quirky sidekicks to hitting the big time. In 2023, EV sales skyrocketed worldwide, thanks to cheaper batteries, eco-friendly vibes, and laws giving them a boost. Big players like Tesla, Rivian, Lucid Motors, and even old-school giants like Ford and GM are in a fierce race to build electric rides that nail the sweet spot of range, power, and price. But even with all this progress, there's some serious speed bumps. Take range anxiety, that nagging fear of running out of power. Sure, car makers brag about 300+ miles per charge, but in the real world, good luck hitting that every time. Then there's the battery mess. Stuff like lithium, cobalt, and nickel, key ingredients, are tough to get, making it tricky to pump out EVs fast enough for everyone who wants one. And here's another hiccup: the electric motor itself. It's a balancing act between power and efficiency. Car makers want motors that are small and light, but still pack a punch for quick takeoffs and top speeds. It's a tug of war, and Musk's new engine might just be the game changer everyone's been waiting for. Car makers are stuck in a tricky spot. They want electric vehicles, EVs, to zoom fast and go far, but cramming more power into the motor can drain the battery quicker than you'd like. It's a constant trade-off. Boost the horsepower, and you might kiss that long-range goodbye. Even Tesla, the rock star of EV innovation, has wrestled with this puzzle. Take their Model S Plaid. It's got over 1,000 horsepower and blasts from 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. Nuts, right? But even they admit there's room to grow if they want to keep pushing the limits without breaking the bank or skimping on efficiency. Enter Elon Musk's latest tease. He's hinting at a new engine so wild it could leave the EV world in the dust. Rumors have been swirling about Tesla cooking up something huge. A motor so groundbreaking it'd make rivals' tech look like yesterday's news. Elon's playing it coy, dropping just enough hints to keep everyone guessing and buzzing. But here's the big question: can Tesla finally make a car that's a beast on the road and goes the distance without compromise? While the buzz grows, competitors like GM and Volkswagen are sweating, scrambling to beef up their own EVs before Tesla drops the mic. But this isn't some overnight magic trick. Tesla's been grinding for years, tinkering and tackling problems others wrote off as impossible. Stick around, because we're about to peel back the curtain on how Tesla keeps rocking the auto world and what's next for the cars of tomorrow. From golf carts to game changers. Rewind to the early 2000s. Electric cars were basically golf carts, or clunky prototypes nobody took seriously. Back then, betting on a little Silicon Valley startup to flip the car game upside down sounded crazy. But fast forward to today, and Tesla's not just in the lead. It's the poster child for gutsy innovation. Their climb from nobody to kingpin is wild, and it all kicked off in 2003 with two engineers, Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning, dreaming big. They wanted to prove EVs could be just as cool and practical as gas guzzlers. Tesla's early dreams were solid, but when Elon Musk rolled in back in 2004, things kicked into overdrive. Fresh off his PayPal jackpot, Elon dumped millions of his own cash into Tesla, grabbed the wheel, and steered it toward a wild mix of green energy and next-level tech. He wasn't just an investor. He became the big-picture genius Tesla needed. Their first big swing, the Tesla Roadster, dropped in 2008. This wasn't some wimpy electric ride. It was a slick, turbocharged sports car that could hit 0 to 60 in under 4 seconds. Elon's take? We've got to make a dent in the world, and that means building tons of cars. The Roadster screamed that EVs could be fast, flashy, and fun, instantly putting Tesla on the map. But Elon wasn't about to stop at fancy toys for the rich. In 2006, he spilled the beans on his secret master plan in a blog post, a roadmap to get EVs into everyone's driveway. Step 1, make a pricey car to bankroll the dream. Step 2, use that cash to build something more affordable. Step 3, go big with cheap mass-market rides, all while keeping the planet in mind. Genius, right? The Model S, launched in 2012, was the next piece of the puzzle. A swanky electric sedan loaded with cool tricks like updates over Wi-Fi and a range that left jaws on the floor. It wasn't just a car, it rewrote the EV rulebook. Awards piled up, and Tesla became the gold standard for innovation and quality. Its all-electric power system, paired with Tesla's killer battery tech, delivered top-notch performance and a range that set the bar sky-high. Then came the Model X SUV in 2015 and the Model 3 in 2017, rounding out the lineup. Tesla wasn't messing around. They'd cracked the code to make electric cars for everyone, and the world was taking notice. The Model 3 was a game-changer, a sleek, wallet-friendly sedan built to win over everyday drivers. Before it even hit the streets, people were lining up with pre-orders, making it Tesla's top seller and the shining star of the electric vehicle. EV, boom. By streamlining how it was made and cranking out more cars at lower costs, Tesla went from a niche player to a full-on industry titan. Elon Musk's secret sauce? He's always got his eyes on tomorrow. Under his lead, Tesla didn't just change how people see EVs, they flipped the whole car-making game. From controlling their own supply chain to building massive gigafactories for batteries, Tesla's been all about shaking things up. And here's the kicker. It's not just about cars. Think Powerwall batteries for your house, solar roof tiles, and even self-driving tech powered by AI. Elon's dreaming up a whole world where everything's green and connected. He's always thinking huge and staying one step ahead. With the Model Y crossover and the rugged Cybertruck finally rolling out, Tesla's grabbing new fans left and right, leaving other car makers in the dust. But it's not just about cool rides. Tesla's been beefing up the tech that makes EVs tick, like their 4680 battery cells, which pack more juice, go farther, and cost less to make. While rivals were busy playing catch-up, Elon started dropping hints about something even wilder. Tesla's not just here to lead the EV pack, they want to dream up stuff no one else can touch. The buzz got real with the Plaid lineup, starting with the Model S Plaid in 2021. It wasn't just the insane speed or jaw-dropping acceleration that turned heads. It was Elon teasing a massive leap in electric motor tech, calling it a total game-changer. Elon Musk has the car world buzzing again, and it's all thanks to Tesla's knack for shaking things up. While big names like GM, Volkswagen, and BMW are churning out their own electric vehicles EVs, they're stuck playing catch-up, weighed down by old-school ways and slow timelines. Tesla? They're a tech powerhouse, secretly reinventing the nuts and bolts of electric driving behind the scenes. Word on the street is Tesla's research and development crew has been cooking up something huge. A motor so revolutionary, it could supercharge efficiency, power, and toughness all at once. Elon fanned the flames in late 2023 with a cryptic announcement, hinting it's as big a deal as switching from gas to electric in the first place. Competitors are sweating, and for good reason. They've barely caught up to Tesla's 2017 vibes, and now this? One expert put it bluntly: if Tesla nails this, they could redraw the map for the next 10 years. Tesla's stock is soaring. Fans and investors are hyped, and everyone's dying to see what's coming. Just how far ahead is Tesla? And what happens to everyone else if Elon's latest promise comes true? We're about to find out. The battle for the ultimate EV is like a high-stakes showdown. Brilliant engineering smashing into some seriously tough roadblocks. At the center of it all is the electric motor, the magic box that turns energy into motion. It's a wonder of tech, but it's also where the EV world's biggest headaches live. Tesla's been leading the charge here, outsmarting rivals and pushing what's possible, especially when it comes to balancing power and efficiency. Electric motors aren't new. They've been around for over 100 years. But tweaking them for today's EVs, that's a whole different beast. Take heat, for example. It's a sneaky problem that keeps popping up, threatening to slow things down or burn out the system. Tesla's not just keeping up, they're rewriting the playbook while others scramble to keep pace. Electric motors that pump out crazy power also crank out a ton of heat, and that's a problem. Too much heat can fry important parts and sap efficiency over time. To keep things cool, car makers add special systems, but those pile on extra weight and headaches, kicking off a chain reaction of tricky trade-offs. Plus, relying on rare materials like neodymium for these motors isn't just a tech issue. It's a gamble with wild price swings and global supply drama. Every tiny step forward is a fight, but Tesla's knack for juggling these challenges shows off their engineering chops. Still, their lead just fires up the competition. Big shots like GM and Volkswagen are throwing billions into EVs to catch up, while newbies, especially in China, like BYD, are going all in, controlling everything from batteries to motors. BYD's slick tech and wide range of cars are making waves globally. And in the high-performance game, brands like Lucid and Rivian are turning heads with fancy designs and custom tech. Even Xiaomi, the phone giant, jumped in and wowed everyone with a super-fast EV prototype. But here's the thing. None of them have knocked Tesla off its throne yet. The roadblocks they're hitting show just how tough it is to build a motor that's powerful and efficient without cutting corners. Want more speed or grunt? You'll likely lose some driving range. That puts insane pressure on batteries to pick up the slack. Charging's another headache. Batteries that can handle super-fast charging without breaking a sweat don't exist yet, even though drivers want cars that juice up as fast as their phones. And now, software's a huge deal too. It's not just about managing power anymore, but also syncing up with smart driving aids and self-driving tech. It's a wild puzzle, and Tesla's still got the edge. The future of electric vehicles, EVs, is all about making hardware and software play nice together, and Tesla's killing it on a level few can touch. What really sets them apart? They're not afraid to toss out the rulebook. While old-school car giants wrestle with clunky, outdated ways of building things, Tesla's rewriting the game. They've taken charge of their supply chain. Think batteries, motors, the works, giving them a tight grip on every piece of the puzzle. With massive gigafactories popping up around the world, they're pumping out cars cheaper and faster than most can dream of matching. Elon Musk, always stirring the pot, loves dropping hints about what's next. Stuff so big, it'll make today's wins look like small potatoes. That keeps rivals on their toes, always chasing instead of leading. Industry folks say the big dogs like GM and Ford are held back by a mix of doubt and habit. They're stuck in slow gear, tweaking things bit by bit, because they've spent decades perfecting gas engines. That old mindset, and the cash tied up in it, makes it tough for them to flip the switch to electric in a bold way. Meanwhile, Tesla's zooming ahead, leaving them in the dust. But Elon's big talk isn't without its doubters. Some say his promises sound too good to be true. After all, Tesla's had its share of delays and stretched out deadlines before. Still, you can't argue with the results. From the Model 3 to the crazy-fast Plaid lineup, every big launch has reset what people think an EV can do. Now, with Elon teasing a new motor that could be as game-changing as ditching gas engines for electric ones, excitement's through the roof, along with some nervous side-eye from competitors trying to figure out if he's bluffing or about to drop a bombshell. As the rumors heat up, hints are slipping out. Experts think Tesla might be close to cracking some of the trickiest problems holding EV motors back. Elon Musk has been dropping hints about a new motor that's got everyone's head spinning. He's talking about something with insane power for its size, better heat handling, and efficiency that smashes through old limits. People are wondering, could Tesla be about to rewrite the rulebook for EV performance? If they pull this off, it might set a bar so high that rivals won't know where to start. For now, other car makers are just trying to keep up. And it's getting tougher as Tesla keeps fine-tuning how their motors and batteries work together. Take their 4,680 battery cells, for example. It's a sneak peek at how Tesla syncs up every part of their tech to hit big goals. It's a slick, all-in-one strategy that competitors drool over but can't quite copy. With the kind of cash and brainpower Tesla's pouring in, they're not just leading the pack, they're poking the bear too. Good luck catching us, Elon smirked in a recent chat. And you can feel the swagger. But behind the big talk, there's real proof. Tesla's breakneck innovation has everyone wondering if there's even a race left to run. Building electric motors is one of the toughest nuts to crack in the EV world. On the surface, they're a dream, quiet, efficient, and ready to unleash serious power. But tweaking them for electric cars? That's where the headaches pile up. From keeping them cool to squeezing out every drop of efficiency, there's a laundry list of challenges, pushing engineering to its limits. First up, heat. When these motors go hard, think high-performance EVs, they get hot, fast. Too much heat saps efficiency and can wreck vital parts like the windings or magnets inside. Cooling systems help, but they add extra weight and messiness, making the whole setup trickier. Then there's the reliance on rare stuff like neodymium for powerful magnets. It's pricey, hard to get, and tied to shaky global supply chains, meaning big risks if the world gets messy. Plus, Old-school motor designs are stuck in a tug-of-war. Crank up the power, and efficiency takes a hit. It's a puzzle that's kept engineers scratching their heads for years. Building a great electric motor is like walking a tightrope. Boost the power, and you might tank the efficiency. That hits the car's range, battery life, and how it feels on the road. Over the last 10 years, tons of companies have wrestled with this, and plenty have crashed and burned. Take Electromechanica's Solo EV, a cool little one-seater that promised big things but flopped hard. It couldn't hack the tech or win over drivers, leading to recalls and the company's collapse. Stories like that prove even the best ideas can flop without serious engineering magic. Tesla, though, they've been dodging those pitfalls since day one. Their trick? A fearless vibe, constantly tweaking, controlling their own supply chain, and dreaming big. Elon Musk doesn't just accept the usual limits, he's all about flipping them upside down. Instead of shrugging at motor design roadblocks, Tesla's torn apart the whole process, from where they get materials to how they build stuff, cooking up solutions that blow minds. Is Tesla about to crack it again? The pressure's on. Can Tesla solve the puzzle that's tripped up so many? Signs point to yes, and Elon's latest wild claim backs it up. "I'll show you this new engine that'll destroy the entire EV industry," he said, "and it's only getting better from here." That's the kind of bold talk that's got everyone buzzing. What's he cooking? Word is, it's Tesla's Plaid carbon-wrapped rotor tech, a game-changer that could rewrite how electric cars perform. This isn't just hype. At its core, the Plaid motor tackles the big headaches that have plagued electric motors forever. Keeping cool under pressure, handling crazy stresses, and staying efficient even when you floor it. Elon's even been quoted saying, "I've made my decision. I'm starting a revolution." This breakthrough could be the spark that sets Tesla even further apart. And the car world's holding its breath to see it in action. Elon Musk and Tesla's brainy engineers didn't just fix electric motor problems, they turned them into a chance to blow past what anyone thought was possible. Their secret weapon? A totally radical rotor that's rewriting how these motors work. Normally, rotors, the spinning hearts of motors, are made from metals like steel or aluminum. They do the job, but when they spin super fast, they hit a wall. The crazy forces can bend or even break them at high speeds, measured in revolutions per minute, RPMs. Tesla said, "Forget that," and came up with something wild, wrapping the rotor in a super strong, super light carbon fiber sleeve. This isn't just a tweak, it's a game changer. That carbon armor lets the rotor spin way faster, up to 20,000 RPMs, leaving regular motors in the dust. More spins mean more power, and here's the kicker: it doesn't lose efficiency. Plus, it stays cool and steady even when things heat up, solving a huge headache other motors face. The payoff? Insane. Take the Tesla Model S Plaid. It's got this carbon-wrapped rotor and zooms from 0 to 60 in just 1.99 seconds, making it one of the fastest cars you can buy. It tops out at 200 miles per hour, proving EVs can out-muscle gas-guzzling supercars. This isn't just about speed, though. By packing more power into a smaller, lighter package, Tesla's opened the door to cars that go farther, accelerate quicker, and feel amazing to drive, all while keeping things efficient. The car world's buzzing, and Tesla's rivals are feeling the heat. In a crowded market where everyone's trying to copy Tesla's magic, this rotor tech just widened the lead. Other automakers are now racing to catch up, but Tesla's not slowing down. This isn't just a win, it's a statement. Electric cars can be smaller, smarter, and way more fun. And Tesla's the one showing how it's done. Tesla's competitors are sweating, and for good reason. With Elon Musk's wild claim about destroying the EV industry, the Plaid Motors' massive leap in tech makes it sound less like a brag and more like a promise. It's a huge gap other car makers have to figure out how to jump. And Elon's dropping hints that this is just the warm-up act. Word is, Tesla's next rides, like the revamped Roadster and the Cybertruck, will crank up this Plaid motor magic even more, pushing power and speed into territory nobody thought EVs could touch. Take the Roadster. It's slated to blast from 0 to 60 in a jaw-dropping 1.1 seconds, likely thanks to a souped-up version of that carbon-wrapped rotor. Experts are saying this tech could shake up the whole car world, flipping old ideas about electric motors on their head. Rivals, especially the big legacy brands stuck with outdated factories and supply chain headaches, are scrambling to keep up, but it's a steep climb. This isn't just about cars, either. Tesla's motor breakthrough could spark changes everywhere, from airplanes to heavy-duty trucks to green energy setups. It's Elon's big dream in action, proving EVs can outdo gas engines and speed up the shift to a cleaner world. It's another win for his unstoppable vibe that innovation can tackle humanity's toughest problems. No more picking between power and planet. The Plaid motor says you can have both. But here's the tease. Elon's hinting this might just be the opening move. What's next? Something even crazier? We're dying to find out. What do you think Tesla's cooking up? Drop your guesses in the comments below.